What is up, guys? It is I, Official SML Battles here. Today we're going to be doing one from Nationator 5000. And as you can see, I have a new microphone here. I did an unboxing and a review of it. I couldn't get it to work for a little bit because I don't know, it was being a little weird, but now it's working. And the video in question is SML, how Mario became Marvin. Now, this is a year old. Well, it went from Mario being like, having personality, having character and all that, to him just being there for the sake of being there, just being Jeffy's dad for the most part. So yeah, if you go on to enjoy the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel as always. Original video link will be down in the description below, and make sure to go subscribe to Nationator 5000. He makes really good SML content. So with that being said, let's get into this. Let's go.
Marvin and SML Mario are two very different characters.
Yeah, I would say.
Somewhat brave, great man. And the other one, the self-conscious, whiny little bit. And you might be thinking, well, how do we get Mario? Then how do we get Marvin?
Well,
Way at the very beginning to explore what made Mario good. That is, remember when Mario had his own freaking series and Mama Luigi was the main character of SML? Yeah, I know. It was like years ago. They still haven't finished this series, but whatever, I guess.
bruh.
Back in the day was actually heroic, and you could tell that the character was based on Mario.
Yeah.
Own spin on Mario. Mario was such a
Yeah.
nice guy that he let all these freaking goofies inside his house. Black,
Yeah.
Yoshi, Woody, Shrek.
Bruh.
But of all those characters, Mario.
I want to say this, like, I didn't, like, I would say I'm still technically considered a new fan of SML, but, like, but Black Yoshi's good for the most part for what I'm seeing. Shrek is just a bunch of poop humor, so that can go either way, so, but he's an overall alright character, Shrek, for the most part. Yeah, sometimes him describing his business is a little much, but yeah. What's it call it? And Woody, Shrimpo Hunter, I had to watch King Lagerfeld's reactions, and yeah, it's pretty good. It's just it's funny. I know Super Mario Nick doesn't like that character. No, it's it's his opinion, so I'm just saying.
Straight man. And I don't mean sexuality-wise.
Okay.
I mean the character archetype. He was the only somewhat normal one. But not to say that he was boring in any way. He did his fair share of dumb stuff too. And
Yeah.
he had some really funny jokes here and there. Like the time he dressed up like a gangster.
Oh, what's up, Mo?
That's an SML video I have not watched. So if you guys want me to react to that one, I'll react to it. Because, like, I haven't seen that one. So, maybe.
Please, dude.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm dressed like a gangster or a ghetto person, so, like, I could sell me some drugs.
No, you look like a clown.
But, no, my most ghetto friend said if I wear clothes like this and act like this,
Ghetto
I can sell me
friend.
some drugs, so it's gonna work.
No, look. Where I come from in Brooklyn, we would have beaten your ass with tie-iron.
Yeah, this is definitely not important at all.
Bruh. Well, it really depends where you live, I guess.
Just so happened to be voice acted by the creator's girlfriend. Until he broke up with his girlfriend. Oh snap! I just realized it was Beth. See, now that
Ah. That's why Peach isn't here anymore, or, well.
They got one of the worst SML characters ever, bro.
I mean, let me just let it play. I mean, he's not wrong.
He's at minimum in the top 3 worst SML characters on everybody's list. If you actually...
Yeah, I can agree with that. Nowadays, she's just like, she's not as bad as she used to be. Granted, I'm not saying she's good, like, oh my gosh, she took a 180. No, she's still bad, but like not as annoying. She will actually sometimes, reason with Jeffy instead of just giving in right then and there. Granted, most of the times when she tries to reason, she still gives in to Jeffy's demands, but sometimes she actually gives into, like, she actually stands her ground, or stands with Marvin. So that's a plus. But for the most part, she's just like there and like whines here and there, but not to the point like to like worthy of yelling at her or getting annoyed by her. It's just like just enough not for you not to get annoyed at her, in my opinion. Like for nowadays, but back in the day, yeah.
You smoke weed. What is that like about her? She's just annoying and puts
Yeah.
down.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that?
Why would I need a water hose on my back?
Well,
Okay.
it's the only way you can get me wet.
Oh, bruh, I remember that. That joke was funny.
Ever in fiction. Definitely not
Nah.
the level of Peter Griffin at Lois, but I don't know if that's much of an achievement if your relationship is on a slightly higher bar than that. Like,
Bruh.
they don't do any of the relationship
Bruh.
stuff in multiple scenes.
What the fuck? What the fuck did I just see? Oh, I just saw a guy get teabagged.
And my boy Mario became so desperate for just getting
Yeah.
his off his own girl.
Like,
Became something that
I mean, but do you blame him? Like at a certain point, like she would just like I remember this one scene. I think it was, I don't know what the video was called. Can't remember, but I can describe it. It was Jeffy like makes a drawing of himself. I think it's Jeffy drawing or drawing Jeffy or something like that. And he sneaks out with Junior to watch a movie that Mario and Rosalina didn't let him see or give him permission to go watch. And like and when they finally take him to see the movie, even though he already seen it, Rosalina, like, Marvin's giving obvious signs, like, trying to hug her. Then she says, "Oh, I gotta pee." Like, come on now. You could have at least like waited a little bit, then say you gotta pee. Nah, man. She don't want to give you any. I'm sorry, Marvin or Mario. I'm gonna call you Mario because I don't really care.
99% of it, he became a soup. He was down bad. Him being down bad and being put
I mean, they're now married, so
even more self-conscious. Him being bald used to be an occasional gag that they would do, but now
yeah.
his whole character just, oh man, I hate being bald. Oh man, I hate being poor. Oh man, I hate my life. It was just
I mean, his hair was like right about here, but like now it's just like just the sides are there, not anything else.
oh my god. Second Jeffy.
Oh,
All of Mario's interesting personality traits went down because all that went to
yeah.
Jeffy.
Yeah.
Every single funny, goofy out moment now belongs to Jeffy. And funny in air quotation quotes. And it just made me feel bad for Mario. Sure,
Yeah.
Mario doesn't have the best life, but it was never written like you were supposed to
No, let me let him finish
feel
that.
bad for him.
Right. It was. Yeah, like you said, you weren't really supposed to feel bad for him, but like when Jeffy came into the picture, like I'm kind of like not proud of myself for saying this, but for like when I was introduced to the channel, like Jeffy was starting to like peak, go up in popularity. So I became a fan for like a little bit, give or take 2-3 weeks. Then like I realized he started doing the same thing, and I'm actually realizing like that Mario was actually getting tortured, and his wife or girlfriend, whatever she is now, she would not support him in any way. Like she would always take Jeffy's side. She would sometimes hear both sides out, but it's more biased to Jeffy. Like, oh, I know Jeffy's wrong, but I'm gonna stick with Jeffy because it's Jeffy. And Mario's just kind of screwed. Like, he can't really do much. Like, he can still argue, but like he doesn't want to hear the whining, so he just like settles and just says, "You know what? Fine, do it." And when Jeffy gets in trouble or something, like they want to blame him. It's like, man, why are you gonna blame him, my guy? Like nowadays, it's not even like reasonable.
Watch an SML video in this area would be quite rare because, I don't like videos of Jeffy. Which is why in Jeffy's 18th birthday, which by this point he was Marvin, I didn't feel
Yeah.
bad at all for Jeffy when Mario discussed how he was mad that he
That's how I found most of my reaction channels that I watch.
Bro,
Yeah, I would want it too. Like, you putting me through all that junk for nothing? Like, come on, man. What you think this is? Free charity?
Yoshi, Woody, Shrek, any of those guys. This, all those characters probably shared like what 6 episodes yearly combined. That was
Yeah.
really rare. Hey, wanna know what else should be less rare? Hey yo, did you guys only know that 14% of you guys are subscribed, which really sucks. I'm trying to hit 400 subscribers. So it'd be really nice if you subbed up and also like the video and leave a comment, especially the comment part, because I leave all my comments. After
Mm-hmm. I mean, I read all my comments, or at least try to.
featured in the episode title or thumbnail. And my God, one final nail in the coffin, the last bullet,
Alright, let's see what he says.
was when they changed his look to this. Actually, the puppet doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Stressing about the new Mario, this is probably what new Mario would look like. The old
Yeah.
Mario would not.
Like, the new Mario and or Marvin doesn't look bad. I remember when they introduced them, like, I was more shocked with Joseph and, like, the other ones. Like, Cody looked like, I don't know, like, he looked like your stereotypical nerd, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain that. If you know, you know. But, Marvin didn't look bad. He just looked like a middle-aged man, just all stressed out, which, I mean, yeah, with all those years of Jeffy, yeah, I don't blame him. He probably lost most of his hair because, yeah. And I'm surprised they didn't redesign him with, like, a red hat. I don't know why. I mean, I know they poked fun at it, like 3 times ever. Of, like, him. I think it was, like, one time in a hair problem, like, he said, can I put an M on my red hat? And he says, no, no. And Rosalina says, no, no, no. We don't want to get, like, you know, sued or whatever.
Look nothing.
So I guess that's why he doesn't have a hat.
Yeah, this goofy art design fits him like a glove. And even worse, in this they
Yeah.
had to make it canon that SML Mario was a sex offender. So the way they decided
Oh
to write
my
this
gosh,
changed the
bruh.
canon of SML.
You know what? I don't like. I don't know if like Jeffy fans liked that video back in the day, but that junk, like even like rewatching it now, that's just like so annoying. Like Rose, like that's one of your worst moments. That's one of Jeffy's worst moments. That's like the down bad. Like, oh my gosh, how do you not feel sympathy for Marvin? Like, or I don't know why I keep saying Marvin. I got kind of used to saying Marvin, but Mario. Like, how do you not feel sympathy for him? Like, you see him going through all this, and at the end of the episode, he's a registered I don't know if I can say that because I don't think YouTube likes that. He's a registered sniffer friender. I don't think that would. I think you know what I'm trying to say, but and he's not allowed to vote in elections, and he's not allowed to. So wait, how the fuck did he run for president in the new one? I don't know if they made it canon. I don't know, but and he's also not allowed to own like his own, you know, strap on him. So you know.
Was that Mario decided to piss at a playground because Jeffy was being annoying and wanted to go to the playground, and then some
Like,
kid walked in on him peeing, so then he had to
that's
change his
that's not
I don't
his
know how that
fault.
works. I think
I really
it's
don't.
illegal for you to be within children or whatever. He had to change his face to look like this. Off
Yeah.
topic, but there's a very interesting theory that Logan never actually got sued by Nintendo. To be honest, I don't think there's enough evidence to prove this theory.
Yeah.
Logan probably did get sued by Nintendo, but at the same time, it definitely is a theory to entertain. I mean,
Yeah.
believe it or not, they can sell this version of Marvin
Yeah.
and get money from it.
I feel like if it wasn't for like the cease and desist, I feel like they were gonna naturally like move over there, like very very slowly but naturally move over there to like, you know, sell their, you know, puppets and all that, because it can't make like monetization and like viewership and all that and watch hours are good if you're a YouTuber, but like you gotta sell, like, you know, them, like they have to sell things. So they didn't like before, like the puppets didn't own any of their characters except for Jeffy. Jeffy was the only character they owned, like officially. Because like Goodman and like Chef Pee Pee and Brooklyn guy are like Melissa and Doug, and obviously the Mario characters are from Nintendo, so they can't sell them. So the only one they could have, like, if they ever wanted to sell them and they didn't get a cease and desist, would be Jeffy. But obviously that would not make them too much money unless they want to base things around Jeffy, which they kind of did, even though he kind of fell off. So take that as you will.
Theory was actually brought to light to me by this guy, so thank you. He talks about a lot of stuff, but basically he says that he faked the loss. To be honest, since now he has a whole store,
Yeah.
SML merch, and even more SML merch that he could sell, I don't think this theory should be dismissed. However, I also think this theory should be believed. You know, it's a theory to take into consideration, but
Yeah, it really is.
anyway, now it's Marvin.
You know, so many times I've seen videos like explaining why they think it's real, why they think it's fake, debunking it, debunking other people's debunkings, and it's like now where I stand is like I don't really care as much anymore. Like, yeah, sure, it will pop up every now and then, but realistically, I don't really care anymore.
Marvin is a self-conscious, middle-aged,
Yup.
depressing, sad dad.
Yeah.
Dad from Goodman, always taking his money. He's broke. He's in an unhappy
Yeah.
marriage.
I really don't know how he hasn't lost his house. Logan, if you need any new ideas, I don't know, I guess, but did they already do? I think they. I have a feeling they did do this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. SML movie Marvin loses the house, or SML movie Marvin gets kicked out. Like just Marvin specifically, and like someone else takes like someone else takes over the house and like takes like I don't know that the payments, I guess, like Braxton, or like Marvin and Braxton have to go get the money or something, or they're actually gonna get kicked out, like for real, and they spend the whole episode trying to earn money, like doing different jobs. That would be a somewhat interesting idea. I mean, yeah, sure, I just thought of it off the top of my head, but it's well structured enough to like form a plot around it.
Really
I'd like to think.
staying at his house still, and he didn't even get the money from that.
Bruh, the eye bags.
So my last video was my longest video ever, and this video is only half the size of it.
Alright. I do like to agree with most of his points, like Marvin, gotta stop doing that. I don't know how I made it a habit for me saying, going from Mario to Marvin. Mario, like the actual Mario, was actually like, like he said, based on the actual, like, Nintendo, but like, character, but like, in his own way, so like, he was 95% like, basically his own characters, and like the other 5% was like Splash and Nintendo references, and like he did things like that, and like slowly but surely like he would like move away from that, and the occasional Mr. Goodman like here and there like mentioning that. But yeah, I agree with all of his points. They're all there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel as always, and this is official SML Battle signing off.